Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this Generation 1 figure showcase and educational video review, we're going to be looking at one of the first Autobot mini-bots. This is of course Brawn. So the purpose of this video is to help you identify your particular mould, and indeed just to help you know if you have a pre-rub one, and indeed it is a genuine pre-rub figure. So before we get started, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now please, because it really will help me out. So right in front of us, it looks like we've got two, which they are very similar Brawn figures. So just a little bit of brief history. Brawn was actually a figure before he was a Transformer, and because of that there was some sort of, indeed in the case of most figures, what's known as a rolling change, or sort of small differences between how they were before, like the Diaclone and Micro Change figures, before they officially came Transformer figures. Right, now one of the most obvious things that how things changed for Transformer figures, and typically this one's pretty much mostly rubbed off, is that from 85 onwards they put rub signs on their figures. Now the reason they put rub signs on their figures is, funny enough, to stop, it wasn't really KOs, it was basically just to say, look, this is a Transformer, and as bad as this sounds, but it's not a GoBot, just so you can differentiate between the two. Now if you're a collector, then you know that pre-rub figures, basically what that means is it's one of the first sort of sets of figures, and indeed funnily enough on the secondary market they do command higher values for exactly that reason. So it's quite hard to identify some sort of pre-rub figures, because all you will get is an Autobot logo on the top or on the chest or on some part of it. Now the difference with Brawn is though, and again, if you see my unboxing video, you'll be able to tell this and see this straight away. If you look at the head indentation, now again, these are both original figures. They are just, the difference between them is literally a year's worth of production, in honesty. So what we've got here, one of the first sort of transitional pieces, or one of the first versions of Brawn. Hopefully you can see that there's some extra little indents just around the center of his head, whereas with regards to the ones that were pre-rub, anything after 85 also just came filled in. So it's a very small minute detail you might not even notice, but again, I've done quite a few educational videos on here exactly that, helping you to identify it. So funnily enough, if you're getting somebody who's trying to tell you one that it's a pre-rub and the head is like this, then it most definitely isn't, and unfortunately then it will more than likely be a KO. However, these are fine to have rub signs in, etc., and again they are fine to be pre-rub, but just have the indentations. I suppose a way to sort of prove this is, I'm lucky enough to have some carded ones here. So this is the 84 card. Again, for those of you who don't know, the 84 mini bots have the TM there again because it was trademark, and they all the vehicles came in vehicle mode rather than robot. And again, if we can see this with the light, you can see there you've got the indentations in and around the head. Whereas with regards to the ones that came out after 84, of course, they were trademarked. So if I lift this up very quickly, get it to balance for you, so you didn't have the TM, you have the registered trademark. Of course, yeah, they did come in the robot mode, and again, you can see there straight away that the head is indeed full. So there you go, guys. Hope this helps you out in the future. If it's something that you're interested in, let me know in the comments. As I say, I'm one of these I don't know what you want to call me, but I'm one of these variant hunters. I like to hunt down and track different versions of figures. So there's other things on here like no stamp seekers, and indeed metal plates, Optimus Prime, and things like that. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Hopefully you found this interesting. Thanks for watching. Take care.